Hello YouTube, Mr. AJ1109 here with a very special episode today. Instead of playing video games like usual, I'll be teaching you how to turn a USB flash drive into a bootable operating system image. In this case, we're going to be using Linux Mint. It's a very simple procedure. Really, all you need is a flash drive and a computer with at least 2 gigs each. So first things first, you want to get your operating system. So like I said, we're going to be using Linux Mint 17, I think is the full name. So you want to go ahead and go to the Linux Mint main page, and then download Linux Mint 17. And I used Cinnamon 32-bit or 64-bit, depending on which kind you have. I think I used 32, so that's the version I have. And so you just click on the link, and it will take you to um, different links you can download the image. The software from the operating system. So I think I just used maybe this first one here. I'm not sure if it matters what country you're from, but that's what I used. I think the Hawaiian one. I already went ahead and downloaded the operating system just to save time, so here it is here. It's probably not going to have this icon. It just looks that way for me because I downloaded this software here to help me read ISO files, I believe. So yeah, once that's downloaded, I just put everything on the desktop here. So once the operating system is downloaded, you're going to want to go to Pen Drive Linux, and this is the main page. You want to go right here where it says Universal USB Installer, and it is pretty damn easy. Like it says, it's 1, 2, 3. So these are just instructions. In case I'm a little unclear here, you can just go to this page and it'll be more in depth on how to format your flash drive. So you go ahead, click on this button, download it, which I did already, and that's this thing right here. So you want to make sure you have your flash drive. Here's mine, already emptied out. It's safe to back up your flash drive just in case formatting it wipes out memory. I'm not sure if it does or not. So once that's downloaded, I have it. I also downloaded that ahead of time. So here it is on my desktop. Go ahead and run the application. Just agree to the terms. So it says to select your Linux distribution. So this doesn't work for all operating systems, I think. I think it's just for Linux operating systems. So Mint is Linux. So these are all the compatible operating systems. Ubuntu is a popular one, Fedora, and there's a lot more. I'm not going to name them all. We are using Linux Mint. That's what we're going to use. Next, we have to browse for our operating system that we just downloaded. So here it is. Next, flash drive. Yep. So you can just leave this at 0. So you have the option to format it or not. I don't think you need to format it. I'm not going to. So go ahead and hit create. And it's just asking you permission one more time. It's telling you what it's going to do to your flash drive. So go ahead and hit yes. And then you have to let this thing run in here. It's essentially turning your flash drive into an image to boot up another operating system at the startup screen. So I'm going to leave this running, and I'll continue the video when it's completed. Quick update, I just wanted to show that while this is running, this window will pop up and start doing a little, have its own progress bar. So this is part of the this is part of transforming the flash drive. So if this pops up, don't freak out. It's part of this. Alright, so the installation is complete now. As you can see, process is complete, installation is done. Just hit close, and just to see that it worked, you can go to your computer and see that that's weird. I could have sworn um, the flash drive would get renamed to UUI. That's what happened last time. Anyways, you can see there's all this stuff in here. Um, Essentially, this is uh, all the image for the Linux Mint operating system. So you can use your flash drive um, during startup to boot up Linux instead of your usual operating system. So I'm using Windows 7 right now, so I can use my flash drive during boot up to run Linux instead. It won't replace Windows. It's just going to boot up. I guess the way to put it would be like a test version of it, just to try it out. Um, so at this point, I'm gonna restart my computer. Actually, I forgot something. You're gonna want to eject your flash drive. Alright, so at this point, I'm going to restart my computer, and at the startup menu, I'm going to hit boot options to change the operating system that I boot up. So I'll continue the video when it restarts. Alright, so here I am at my boot menu. When it's starting up, there's an option at the bottom of the screen. It'll say probably F12 for boot options. At least for my computer, it was F12. You just gotta keep an eye out for it. So assuming that USB is plugged in, and you go to your boot menu, you should see the option for the USB. Right? As you can see, it's number 2 on my screen. That's the flash drive, of course. So you go ahead and hit enter, and it will load the operating system from the flash drive. As you can see, Linux Mint. I'm just going to hit enter to speed things up. And the first one, start Linux Mint. So go ahead and hit enter again. It's a little blurry on the camera, but that's the leaf for Mint, with an M in the center, which you can't see too well on the camera. That's the startup sound for Linux Mint, and here it is. Um, it's kind of similar looking um, to Mac's. The feel of it, the kind of texture, it kind of reminds me of Mac. I like that everything's green. It's my favorite color, black and green. So yeah, so this is like I guess a trial version of Mint. As you can see here, your familiar file locations. File system, I think that would be like the computer probably. Yeah, so this is just a cool way to try out an operating system before you install it on your computer. See if you like it, see if you like the feel of it, the look of it. Yeah, this is Linux. This is Linux. Here's a look at the menu. Comes with Office. I guess they're like rip-off versions of Microsoft Office. Instead of Word, we have Writer, I'm assuming. But yeah, this is basically it. Once you're done trying out the operating system, you can just go ahead and hit quit. Shut down the system now. Go ahead and restart it. Mint closes, and then here you just let your computer run like normal. Don't hit the boot menu, and it'll load the operating system off the hard drive. So by default, Windows. And that's how you turn your USB flash drive into a bootable operating system image. And as you can see, Windows started again. Windows 7 Home Premium. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the video, and subscribe please. Be sure to share this with your friends, Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Peace out.